Y'all, we want to give a special shout out to our partners for this season. Let's give a shout out to Talk Test Treat Central Florida for making sure that we're able to have amazing discussions on sexual wellness, pleasure, and intimacy.
Shout out to Create & Co. for letting us use their luxurious space to be able to record our podcast. It had a really nice, big background. Also a really nice, where we had all the flowers and stuff. It was very, zen. So I want to shout out to Create & Co.
And a special shout out to the Brewpal Media Group for giving us access to this entire sphere space, from the kitchen to the living room to the special dedicated room for content
to the
creation.
flow.
We have really enjoyed being able to partner with these brands and making sure that we're not only getting the word out about our podcast, but also our partners. So if you are watching and listening, be sure to check out the show notes and the YouTube notes and click around so that you can explore our partners.
And also reach out to us if you guys are interested in partnering up with us for season 2.
Yeah, so if you're looking to advertise, email us, DM us, wherever, you got access to us.
You know where we at. You know where we be.
You know what the vibes are.
You know what it is.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Shirley Dor
and Cirocobama. It's your audio besties here, and this is Not That Podcast.
Not That Podcast. Every Tuesday, we're sharing personal stories and giving advice
on mental wellness, sexual pleasure, relationships, and pretty much whatever the hell we want.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Shirley Dor.
And Cirocobama, fat ass.
We're being fat asses today.
Cirocobama, aka Siwa Obama,
basket juice, but eating real good. We're having a mukbang for today's episode. It's the last episode, y'all.
Should we tell them why we're calling it mukbang? Because every time I spell kumpa with an N, people keep me trying to correct me.
No, because they're wrong. Why would I say mukbang?
So, you know what? I didn't even fact check it. I just took it as, I ain't gonna lie. If you say something with confidence on the internet, I believe you. I have no reason not to believe you. And 2, it doesn't matter if it's true or not to me.
Because I believe you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because whatever I know is fact is the only facts that I need to know. All right. So a lot of people have been calling this a mukbang. And I saw an Asian girl who said it's not mukbang, it's mukbang. And so she said it with a lot of confidence. And mukbang look Asian.
It sounds appropriate.
Yeah, it sounds like it's from their culture, because I don't think it's from ours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I believe her.
I still haven't learned how to use crack the right way, where you can pull everything out. So y'all don't see me struggle to eat this.
All right, let me show y'all how to
put it up, but I can't see it.
Hold on, let me take the leg out first. First, took the leg out of the body. You can make sure you get that.
And you don't get head? That's crazy.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to protect myself from throat cancer.
So you don't get throat cancer? For those who don't know, according to some studies conducted by some doctors and some other part of this world, said that the main causes of throat cancer have been oral sex.
It makes sense to me. I don't have throat cancer. I don't give a head. Look at that.
Did you show them how to take it out yet?
No, I was still eating it, but then the bowl was all the way over.
I was like, the bowl is all the way over there. We need some assistance.
Our assistant is right next to us. Is he in here?
No, it's not.
Oh, we have an assistant
eating.
Who's taking a break.
So what do you do next?
So when you get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to loosen it up.
Okay.
Usually you have the little crack thing or whatever, but I don't. I just kind of
you just use your teeth.
Yeah, kind of loosen it up, You gotta crack the leg a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Woo. Now, we're gonna break this part. Not at the joint, but like after the joint.
Mm.
Alright? Alright,
That's the joint. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
We're gonna hold on to that.
Okay.
Now we're gonna break this joint like after the joint, just like I just did.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Now, if the crab is tender enough,
Mm-hmm.
it should come out of the hole. But make sure, like, this part is... Oh, no. Yeah. But usually...
What would happen is that it would pull out.
Yeah, because the like ligament right here is holding on to the crab.
Mm.
But this one wasn't in the boil long enough. You know what I mean? You gotta blame somebody else if it's not you.
So the main reason why I felt like we should do a mukbang is because y'all keep coming under our stuff and telling us about how fat we are and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So why not add fuel to the fire, right?
Like Lizzo in the McDonald's, she eating the fries in the kitchen.
Right, because y'all just get so mad at people for showing up online.
Mm.
So if you want to call us fat ass, might as well do it with the support of watching us eat.
And in the words of Young Miami,
Mm-hmm.
I really, really, really want people to know I don't give a fuck.
No,
One fuck, two fuck, red fuck, blue fuck.
Okay, Run Profit Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh, see, look.
Miss Carisha.
Sometimes you could just like
slide it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So once you see that you weren't able, like the ligament wasn't able to hold on to it, if you kind of like just break the piece around it
Mm-hmm.
and able to grab the piece of crab, should be able to pull it out. Come on, man. I do this.
Stop playing with it.
I'm a fat OG.
So we're on our last episode
Yes.
of the season. We gave y'all a whole full season.
Mm-hmm.
Full season of talk, love, hate, you name it.
Mm-hmm. Relationships,
Relationships,
gender wars,
cultural
wars.
fake wars.
We did a lot.
And so we felt like this one should be a little bit fun. Just bring up whatever the hell we see on the internet. And just chit chat.
Oh, what you see on the internet other than this? I saw the throat. The throat cancer is mine. My
Okay.
topic.
That's okay, let's talk about it.
You guys need to protect yourselves.
How do they do that?
Stop sucking. Stop sucking these men. You don't know them.
First of all, men don't even know how to clean their penis properly.
First of all, I'm not gonna start. I started with men. Let me rephrase that because I don't want to hear women always coming right back.
We're gonna come to women too. Don't worry. We don't discriminate on this podcast.
Listen. You just met him yesterday. Y'all just came from the club. He ain't even go in the bathroom to wash up.
And y'all swallowing penis.
Come on, man. You see BMF, the BMF dude with Selena Powell? And it's not like he ain't know who Selena Powell was.
Mm-hmm.
He just ain't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. That one girl that was having sex in the bathroom.
Oh,
even
yeah.
though she had STIs.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just be like, y'all. I'm talking about myself too. Y'all, I'm one of y'all. Okay. You just be like, oh, great night.
I can't.
Let me gobble gobble.
I'm telling you, life is much better when you just have one person that you're sleeping with.
Right.
That also is only sleeping with you. But you need to know the character of people. Sometimes you know that Neanderthal ain't shit, and you still like, well, at least he's coming home. At least he's like, you know what it is.
But I think we talked about this before, where it's like complacency. At least you have a person and having a person is better than acknowledging the faults of your person?
It shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fellas, y'all can't be eating ass right out of the club. Come on.
Let me ask y'all a question. Why do y'all do that?
Y'all can't be
Y'all being the people that has tried to eat my ass outside the club. I'm telling you too. Why would you do that?
Why?
Why? You just met me.
You don't know who
You don't know who I am. And the first
if you do know who she is, because men always think that women are whores. So if you know her and she popular, you know, when the men do the math, you popular and you fine. 4 guys is in your DMs every day. And 4 times 7, because 7 times is 21. 21 in a week, that means 8 million guys try to talk to you every year. You about to not let all 8 million smash? That's y'all math. I'm using y'all math. And you're gonna go and eat her butt from outside.
I heard contracting throat cancer because you just want 7 minutes in heaven. It's the fact that y'all do these things for the most temporary sense of gratification.
I want better for y'all.
It's not like having a good job. It's not like giving birth to your pride and joy. Literally 7 minutes.
Find one. Even if you don't want to be in a relationship with her, just keep stringing that one along and just sleep with that one. And you'll be good.
But isn't that what women complain about? Men who string them along?
I don't see why. My thing is, I don't see why I want to be in a relationship. What that do for you? What is the difference?
I said that about my past partner. I was on the phone with my best friend and I told her, you know, when I think about it, she was like, you know, why did you guys really break up? And I was like, because I already love myself. I am not void of love. I make all the money. I'm trustworthy. I'm loyal.
I take myself on vacation.
I do.
I buy myself.
Now, why exactly are you here if I'm doing everything? Everything? I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I'm working 12-hour shifts as an entrepreneur.
So,
what are you here for?
Well,
Can't be sex.
I recently found out that they just want to be loved unconditionally for no reason. And so I also think maybe there's this misconception that women are loved unconditionally, which I don't think that's true.
But I think that's for people who feel like they have like a void of love in their life. But like I don't have a void.
I also stress this all the time. Find the love in your friends.
Right.
The only difference between the love that you have for your friends and the love that you should have for your partner is probably the sexual aspect. And you can find that sexual aspect anywhere, which is what I'm telling you. Find a romantic friendship and then find other friends that love you.
Be sure to watch our episode about romantic friendships versus sneaky links.
Yeah. So just find you a romantic friend. So you have that sexual part, you have that love part, you have your friends who love you, who care about you. What you want to be in a relationship for? What does that mean? What's with this title nonsense? If he's already your boyfriend and he just didn't give you a title, that's your boyfriend. What's the problem?
Look at Carisha and Diddy.
What's the problem? That's your boyfriend.
Everybody else keep trying to put titles on their relationship, but them. Y'all want them to be something so bad.
I think people just be confused, like they need a title for it. But why? Why don't you just enjoy the moment? See, me, I don't care if I'm in a relationship. Either I'm single or we're getting married. But there's benefits to marriage, okay? So y'all want that title. I don't want a girlfriend title. That don't mean nothing. And then he wanted to be private. What does that mean? You want the title and then be private? I can't. I cannot.
There's this tweet that said, what is one societal norm that doesn't make sense to you? And mine is relationships. And it's strange because, you know, I'm a whole relationship and sex therapist. But relationships don't make sense. And I'm not talking about the dynamic of relationships and like finding love in general. I'm talking how you guys go through these 11 odd stages before you decide that someone's the love of your life. So you wake up and you're like, I'm going to go date. I'm going to go get to know somebody. Once I'm done dating them, I'm going to get into a relationship. We're going to call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. And we're going to do this for some time. Sometimes the average is 3 to 4 years.
And you can decide to be monogamous to each other and still not be in a relationship.
Facts. And then you got to get fiancé, where for a whole year you determine if this person
How about you plan the wedding?
You don't need a year to plan a wedding. There's literally nothing that says you need a year. No one. Nothing. Exactly. Like literally nothing. No one. At all. Nothing.
I thought the wedding take forever to plan out.
Mm. Does wedding take forever to plan, or people came up with that? Right.
A combination of both.
Right.
Combination of both.
I've seen this girl get married in 30 days. Like, she had the most beautiful wedding. She had harps. She had, it was in a mansion. She had 150 guests, all in 30 days. Found a dress, tuxedos, bridesmaids, groomsmen, all ready. 30 days. 30 days.
She must be rich.
She's not. She's not rich either.
Was her edges laid? And did she buy her dress for $150? And is she a Olympic gold medal gymnast?
No. No.
Look, I had a lot to say about her.
That girl who lives in Houston, I'm gonna need y'all to pull it together. Expecting somebody with their natural hair out in Houston heat to have laid edges. Listen, if you want to be married, just get married. Why I gotta go? And the thing with the whole fiance stage is everyone else thinks it's for marriage, for the wedding itself. It's actually to see if this person's who you want them to be when they're married. Because people get engaged and they start acting marital.
Oh, I thought they had to have a big wedding because, well, the wedding in other cultures is for the families to get together and celebrate and all that stuff. So the wedding's supposed to be big. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a culture. I mean, I guess it still is. It still is. So you still need the time to plan it.
Like I said, this girl had 150 people at her wedding.
You could also go to Vegas,
at a mansion in Miami, in 30 days of being engaged.
How come you can get married, like you can elope and get married and go to a random place in Vegas, but you can't do that in Miami? Does Miami have chapels?
They have elopements. You can get eloped in at Miami.
At a chapel in Miami, just randomly?
I don't know if it's a chapel, but I know they have elopement places. I think Vegas is just like a dream that people have, and they go there.
They go cheap. Look, yeah. Oh, damn. See, I ain't loosen it up. Oh, how about? I loosen it up a little. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, boy.
That little ass piece that came out.
Cause that was a little ass. Look at this. Look at this skinny arm. This is a malnourished crab.
They gave us malnourished crab.
They gave us malnourished.
We out here trying to prove to the people that we fat.
And they gave us premature crabs. For big and strong prices.
Girl. Price is outlandish. So yeah, I say that you don't need a year. But anyways, I say all that to say, why it take y'all so long to decide to get married? Like, what's the you know what? I know why. You gotta cheat long enough before you can realize that she's the one.
Or he's the one. We can't do that. We can't do that. She or he. Them or they. Anybody can cheat. Any person.
Right. Like I said, you gotta cheat long enough. And then you're like, all right, I'm done cheating. I'm ready
I'm ready to have affairs.
Ready to cheat.
I practiced enough.
Enough practicing this cheating game. Let's do it for real.
Let's
make this. Let's get married.
Oh my God.
Let's make this real.
Committing adultery. So what happened to the first time? Tell me the first time you found out that the man that you're sleeping with was married.
What? I don't know. Have I had somebody married?
Yeah, you ain't sleep with somebody and you found out he was married?
I slept with somebody and found out they were in a relationship. Married?
Adultery, sis. Not this play cheating.
The play cheating. No, I never. You? When was the first time you found out a man was married? Wow. Juicier than this damn shrimp.
Girl, I was in shock.
What happened?
Because I was outside.
Wow.
I was outside.
So walk me through it. What was the day like? It was sunny, bright?
The day? Oh, let me tell you the day. And so, he was at my house, but he had to go somewhere.
Okay.
And so when he left, his car was booted. My old apartment, you had to register your car after 10. It was like 10:30. He was supposed to be gone.
Okay.
He what you call it? He was like, oh, don't worry about it or whatever. So he called the place and we're waiting for the people to come on the car. So then he was like, oh, do you think like your ex-boyfriend came to he probably called the towing place and saw
not a married man,
something. So I was laughing. I was like, I don't think so. I don't even know if my ex really remember where I live or whatever. I was like, I don't think so. And my ex had lived in a different city at the time. So then I was like, you sure your girlfriend didn't see your car or whatever? And he goes, nah, nobody would do something like that.
Nobody.
And so as a black woman, that made me squint my eye. not that you don't have a girlfriend.
That you didn't say
that she wouldn't do something like that. So I was like, yeah, but when I asked you, but you know, your girlfriend though, right? And so I kept joking around about the girlfriend thing or whatever, right? And he wasn't denying it. So I was like, married? Huh? Right? So I'm like, I was like, yo, do you have a girlfriend? And he was like, oh, why didn't you ask me if I'm talking to, if I have other friends or something? I said, I don't care if you have other friends. I care if you have a girlfriend. And then he said, I thought you knew.
Yuck.
You thought I knew.
Knew what?
You thought I knew? I didn't pursue you, my guy. Like, what you mean you thought I knew? And I'm outside. I'm at restaurants. I'm at parties. We're on dates. Outside with people who know him. So I was like, he was like, yeah, I thought you knew. It was on my Instagram, right? So I go and I'm scrolling down the Instagram. There's one picture out of thousands of his pictures. There's flyers. There's this. There's that.
He's a flyer nigga. He's a promoter.
I don't fuck promoters.
Flyers. Okay.
There's flyers. There's aesthetically pleasing crap. There's fashion. All types of crap, right? So then I see the one picture of the wedding. I said, wait a minute. Not even a girlfriend?
A wife.
Oh, a picture of his wedding.
Okay.
I was fucking told the story, which was funny because I think maybe like a week of like before or something, I was like, yo, why don't we go to your place? And he was like, oh, I can't. My kids are over there. So I was like, first of all, I was like, kids? And then I was like, oh, okay. And I thought that was weird. I was like, well, who's watching your kids? You're outside. And he said, my sister.
What? My sister wife.
Yeah. Right. My sister, right?
My sister wife.
And he said his family, right? He was like, oh, my sister. Yeah, we can't go over there because my family is over there, right? It was kind of suspicious at the time. But now now I found out that his family was not just a sister.
It was a wife.
So he was basically trying to be like, I thought you knew, but she was hiding it this whole time. So I was like in fucking shock.
Did he ever talk about his kids?
Not really at the time. He talked about his kids when I asked him to go to his house. That's when he brought up the kids.
Oh, so this man was just wholly single with children.
Whole time he's quoting Bible. He's quoting Bible shit, dog.
That is religious for them. They use the Bible out of convenience, out of practice.
He said, I never said I was, perfect. And,
oh,
God forgive.
Did he forgive? You still cheating. God don't forgive people who still do it.
I was so fucking shocked. Right?
God forgives. That's like saying I killed one person, so God will forgive me and I won't.
I was outside.
I'm sorry to hear you had to go through that. Did you cut it off?
Next topic. Next. What's the next topic?
Wait. It didn't stop.
What's the next topic?
No, it's incriminating. This is the last episode. Hold on. So you kept going because he's already cheating. Might as well, right?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Everything else is a blur.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Everybody's not perfect, okay?
No.
God forgive.
Here we go. Out of convenience again. Out of convenience. That nigga said, I thought you know, but I know you're going to stay.
Hey, come on, man. Relax.
Come on now. Nah, that's only happened to me with guys in relationships. I you think I would be the one that would be caught up with somebody.
That made me feel so old because I was like, when you're young, you deal with guys who have girlfriends.
Yeah,
this man's married with children. He has a family.
Yeah, no.
Dog. And it's not like they were getting a divorce or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were on good terms. Like he goes home. So I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, I know. I dodged those bullets.
I don't know how. Maybe you just don't know.
I mean, I knew one person. I found out that the one person that I was with for most of my life.
You got to stroll all the way down to the wedding.
No, they don't. I would be the one to tell you. I didn't know this man was married. But to be fair, he got married at like 17 or 18 years old because he got a woman pregnant. So I can't. He ain't really want the woman. I can tell. But I didn't know. The fucked up part is that he put a ring on my finger while still being married and didn't tell the person that he's marrying that he has to finalize his divorce in order to marry her. That's the only thing that hurt.
You ain't live life.
If I didn't get a married man, well, put that on my bucket list.
Stop.
Things to do this summer. Yeah. No, I'm good. I was just talking to my friend and I told her, I'm surprised that I don't have a whole face because I've always had one. Oh,
I'm rubbing off on her.
This time around, I am very docile.
I'm rubbing off on her.
She
kissing people.
I kiss. I don't know if I kiss.
She kissing people on the lips.
It's a little traumatic, but yeah, I'm very docile. So I will tell you, this healing is easier. The healing from the previous relationship that I was in this time was easier than the last time. I think all the other times where I did have a whole face, I was just trying to fuck things away. Just get them out of my system. And now I don't feel the need to do that. You still working on them crabs?
Well, I had other things on my plate. I had a lot of other things on my plate. You feel me? I'm not trying to get throat cancer like some.
Okay, yeah. I like throat cancer.
I got
it in my face, put it on my tongue. But yeah. So this whole phase, there's none. I don't have one, and I'm anticipating the desire and the need, and it's not popping up. Probably done. Probably over it. Probably don't want it. Who knows? Someday, I'll find out when I want.
Are you looking for a relationship?
Do I want? I don't. I ask myself this all the time. Sometimes I feel like I'm in denial. Other people tell me that I might be in denial, so I try to check myself. I'm a relationship girl. I strive and I thrive in relationships. So I'm a certified lover girl. Right now, I don't think I have the capacity for a relationship because I commit all my time to everything else. But I do know that there is someone out there that could make me docile enough to stop doing everything.
So one of the topics on the Ebony Cake thing was, I guess, Ayana was saying that I guess the discussion that they were having before the bus thing was that the women are being more masculine nowadays, and so that's why they can't find a man and stuff. But she said that Ebony was like, I have no choice, and I agreed with her with this, where we have no choice but to be independent. We do not have a provider. We do not have a protector. So we have to protect and we have to provide. And nobody has shown us that they can protect and provide adequately. Maybe some men feel like they can protect and provide, but they can't do it adequately. And the other aspect for that for me is security, because I don't feel secure in your hands. Like when I'm dancing compa, a lot of y'all shaky. So do you think the fact that you're, I guess, because you're a business owner and you take care of everything or whatever, that would mean you're in your masculine energy? Do you think that would prevent you from finding somebody?
Love. Does that prevent me from finding love? I because I'm not putting myself out there, I don't really know how true it is for me.
What would putting yourself out there look like?
Like, I'm not looking for a partner. So like, I don't know what is turning people off about me. Does that make sense? Like if somebody started dating me and they were like, I don't want to pursue a relationship with you because of this, I haven't looked for anyone. But the one guy that did say something, and he didn't say it to me, he said it to my friends. He said that I had too much options. And I think that being an influencer may impact my potential to be a partner, but not my role as an entrepreneur. I think that people will look at my like number of followers and they'll be like, she must have a lot of people to entertain. Like every time I talk to someone, they'll tell me that like, you probably got a lot of people in your DMs, and it's insane because I have nobody in my DMs. And if they are, I'm not looking at it, or I just don't answer the message. So I think that in itself, like being someone who has like a huge influence online, it makes people want to pursue you less. Because when I was talking to the guy, the conversations we were having were so intentional. And then he asked me for my social media. And I was like, I don't like really giving people my social media accounts. We met in person. You don't really need to be on my social media. You have my number. You got my number. Why do we need to go into, once we got into Instagram, it started at the funny. He started at the funny. I was like, bruh, are you serious right now? Like, really?
I was asking Cam if he thought that if either of us had masculine energy.
No? No. Okay. What would it take for us to appear as if we had masculine energy?
Yeah, what is masculine energy?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know,
I'm holding it. Okay.
So I don't be masculine.
Masculine energy is more like the energy you give out. Like it's not necessarily like, it's not like rapping lyrics or a certain way, or being aggressive or being independent. It's great to be independent and take care of yourself, like you don't really have to. So it's like, that doesn't make you masculine, so you're independent and take care of yourself and pay your own bills and all that. That's just
Independent.
It's independent. Being an independent human being, doesn't matter.
I don't think they don't like women that are independent.
Then that doesn't make sense.
Well,
Like masculine energy is like real deal. What you got to put that out, like real deal. Be actually acting as
how I put it, how put it out.
Is this you trying to?
Do you know if you know any masculine women, how they be acting?
I would say how studs act is definitely masculine energy. Stud, that's masculine energy for sure. They actually are trying to put out the energy of
What
a
you
man.
mean what I is? I'm what you are.
Yeah, good callback. But
I
they
don't
won't
know.
get it. But yeah, real deal putting out energy as if you are a man. Like how young your man is.
I don't know, man. I've seen men call a lot of women masculine just for being independent or like I guess the way that they act. I think somebody would say that Shirley has masculine energy when she fucks and not have emotions. That's masculine. I'm quick to block people and not really I don't care about getting in a relationship, which is not really like a feminine thing. I guess women are supposed to want to be in a relationship. They want to do this type of stuff. I know it is stupid, but that's just what it's come to, and it's crazy. It's kind of like a cycle. It's like they don't want you to be independent. Like they want to be needed, they want to be wanted, but they also want you to have your own. Because if you try to ask them for anything, it's like gold digger. But if you don't have your own, don't ask me. Like it's a whole weird dynamic thing that I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even want to get into. I'm exhausted being a black woman for the past couple weeks.
It's exhausting being a black woman. It's exhausting being someone who people make it seem like we decided to be independent. We have to be independent because I'll keep saying this. I don't know if you see this economy outside. It doesn't support me waiting around for somebody to come do something for me. It doesn't support that. If I'm gonna wait, I'm at least gonna make some money in the meantime.
And it's a little scarce to find somebody to help you.
Scarce.
It's very scarce.
Scarcity. All y'all went and got tech certificates, yet none of y'all got women. What's happening? Black and tech this, tech that, tech. And no wise. What?
They did have black and that was a thing.
That was a thing.
I was
It
a little
trend.
I was a little scared for y'all.
I
was a little scared for y'all
because we knew the layoffs was gonna come.
Because I was like, I get that we would need more tech, but a lot of y'all didn't have like the background, and y'all was not even really trying to get the certificates. Like y'all thought that you was gonna skate by, and when it's time to do the certificates, I was following this girl on TikTok, who was a newbie tech. And when I tell you, her hair went from laid to upset, like just woke up. She was stressed out. There was days she was like, man, I know I was supposed to blog yesterday, but I am exhausted. I have to pass this test. And it's crazy because y'all didn't even want to get a degree. Now y'all gotta struggle for a certificate. I'm like, what was the point?
Yeah. As soon as I don't know if black people know this, but the moment something becomes accessible to black people, they make it less accessible intentionally. So you didn't want to go to school because all you had to do was get a certificate that takes 10 weeks. But it's hard, just like school. It's challenging, just like school. You literally have to learn. You can't just hop into tech and not learn. You have to learn something in order to do your job.
And it's more than one certification.
Yeah. Oh, and it's constant, especially if you want a raise.
I wasn't going to do that. Well, I mean, how often you guys? This is what I want for y'all. In the time between this season and next season, please ask for a raise. Because do y'all even ask for raises? I don't think people be asking for raises. Because sometimes I ask for a raise and the job looks shocked. Like, how did you find out about that word?
Bombastic side-eye.
Where'd you hear that from?
Criminal offense.
Who said that? Did somebody tell you that they're getting paid more?
What's going on?
They're shocked because y'all not asking for no raises for me.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for more raises, please.
Mm-hmm.
I asked for a promotion. They were trying to say, oh yeah, we usually do promotions at the end of the year. And I was like, yeah, but 2 managers just quit. You need more managers, and you're gonna have to hire more people anyways.
Give me the raise and I'll do it.
Give me the promotion and the raise.
And the raise.
The promotion gives you a bigger raise. That's why I want the promotion.
That's some key language.
Yeah, because if they give you a raise, they're gonna give you maybe between 2 to 5 or well, maybe I don't know where y'all work, but I'm gonna assume they'll probably give you like between 2 to 5, 7 maybe if you're exceptional, which is not even that much more, but they'll give you K's if you get a raise. So take that with you. Also, apply for another job that will pay you more and have that in your back pocket in case you need to use that to fake act like
As
you believe.
leverage. Yeah. Use that as leverage. Oh, she gave me some tips on this last episode. Come on now.
Girl, Shirley got the business tips. I got the corporate tips.
Come on now.
I got the corporate
That's
tips.
what we need to talk about in our next season. Working for corporations.
Yes.
Yes. So, recap of the season. I feel like we have advanced so much from episode 1 to where we are today. I've been seeing that a lot of you guys have noticed your audio got better, the flow got better, our connection got better.
Wait till you see this video.
Wait,
Shit clear.
shit clear as hell. Boy, you can see everything in this
Shit
video.
brighter than my future.
I don't know about all of that. You're welcome. You're welcome. We are happy to improve over time with the podcast. A lot of you guys were like, rush. You need everything fixed right now. We take it easy.
Relax.
Take your time. Let things come as they go. No rush. No rush. Don't rush. Slow down.
I don't know that dance that you was still doing.
Oh.
And I'm the TikToker. I haven't been on TikTok because I was on Twitter, but I deleted my Twitter.
What the heck? What happened?
Twitter was making me feel, well, I don't have time to teach my Twitter algorithm nothing, and I felt like the world was a bad place, and so I deleted Twitter.
Yeah, that's me and Lemonade. I wanted to be on Lemonade so bad, but I was like, the app was out for 3 weeks and you already had people like, let me coach you on how to grow your lemonade.
There's only 4 people on here.
I'm like, wait, the app just launched 2 weeks ago. We don't even know if it's gonna last. You out here coaching people how to grow their following on an app that's only been here for 2. You can't even monetize on Lemonade yet. Only if you are a Lemonade creator to share the news.
You were the first person on here.
Talking about, let me coach you on how to make money on. No one's making money on Lemonade. No one cares about it yet.
But it's not as bad as Twitter. Twitter is a very dark place.
Yeah, people are. I want one thing. If there's anything you guys get from this season, people on Twitter are broke. You know, on Instagram they're flexi broke. You know, they're a little mixy on Instagram, but they have some money over there. TikTok, you know they got money because they just go in there to talk shit. Twitter is for the broke folks.
I'm completely convinced that the people that have the little fake accounts with the fake profile pictures, they're the broke people, and then 2, they're just so miserable
and upset
and unhappy, and it's very it's weird because social media doesn't really make me feel like nothing. And I didn't go negative viral or nothing. I'm already having anxiety about my birthday, and then I was just scrolling and I didn't see nothing. I be trying to go on Twitter because y'all be posting the funny shit on Twitter, and all I saw is people bashing women. I see people bashing men. I see people bashing Haitians. I see people bashing Jamaicans. I see people bashing poor people. I see them bashing rich people. I see them bashing Democrats. I see them bashing. It was just a bash.
All they do on Twitter is argue. You tell them you like pancakes, they say, oh my gosh, you're discriminatory against waffles. Huh?
And you could have said it better.
You could.
And
Why didn't you just say you like chocolate chip pancakes?
And you're being biased and you're gaslighting a whole community. Oh, no.
I just think that it's elitist for you to like pancakes and not all the other flowery based breakfasts.
I just be like,
You good?
is it that serious?
Everything on Twitter gets turned into an ism or a ist. Like every little thing on there, people get upset about. This guy tweeted something about a girl that he didn't want to be with. And somebody's like, that's how I know you gay. Because if he wasn't, what? He's gay because he didn't want to stay with this person for some specific reason?
Yeah, I had to delete it. I didn't even go viral negatively. I was just scrolling, and I don't have time to teach the algorithm because I guess maybe my algorithm is just a little bit more positive on my other social media because I do block.
Because you like consume.
Yeah, I
specific
block
content.
things.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. And what you call it? Reggie was telling me, well, Twitter is a conversational app, and maybe he said that I'm scared of accountability. Or that somebody might say something or whatever. And then I was just like, I don't think so. But like, I think that even if we're having a conversation, and we don't agree, I don't think you should call me the N-word with the hard ER. I don't think calling me big back. I don't think you going through my social media to see what I'm doing to try to use that to make me feel some type of way or bully me or whatever the case is. I don't think that makes any sense.
That's not in alignment with discourse. Discourse can be civil. And on Twitter, it's dangerous. It's uncivilized, no decorum. Like literally, after that one viral tweet, you had people going on Haitians blog talking about this blog is trash. You don't even follow the blog. So because you hate my opinion, you go on a post. The post was about how to make vegan griot. This blog is trash. Is it? Is learning how to make plant-based griot trash for you? For you, white person who just followed this because you got the founder had a negative thing that you didn't like. And I was just like, you guys will go to the extent, like the fact that you guys go to the extent of getting people fired because you don't agree with their opinion, not because they hurt you. Not because they killed someone, not because they're hurting children, elderly people, but because their opinion does not align with your opinion. You're like, let me go get you fired. Mm-hmm. Let's go get these people fired. Let's call out their job and say, get them fired. Not because they're racist, discriminatory, nothing. Just because they don't like something.
And that's why I had to delete Twitter because I'm usually bubbly, but I'm already kind of like.
Yeah, you're already. It's one of those months where things are just not always aligned.
Yeah, so I had to delete Twitter. I'm not on there. What you call it? Reggie thought I was just gonna deactivate it for right now. I was like, nah, I'm deleting this crap.
Nice.
Delete it. Nice. I wasn't a Twitter person at all. Anyways, I was trying to like mark it on Twitter, kind of, but I don't see none of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you guys are watching this from home on YouTube, you'll see that we're filming at an amazing peer space. This is the content creator peer space located in Kissimmee. So if you need to record your podcast, you need to shoot some photos, some pictures, have any small events, you need to hit up the peer space. We'll have the direct link in our show notes. Or you can just Google the Brew Paul Media Group so that you can access all things the Brew Paul Media. And that way you can book it yourself on your peer space or wherever bookings are allowed. Do you stop?
If I don't book it first.
Okay, if you don't book it first, right?
I'm trying to do my birthday shoot here, but I wasn't able to do it today, so maybe next time.
Okay. So yeah, this is the end of this season.
Yeah,
it has been an amazing time with you guys. Wait, it's not the end of the season.
It's the end of the season.
No, this episode drops next week. The end of the season is Haitian Heritage Month.
Well, this is the last.
This is our last recording for the season. We are recording no more. So this is the last episode that we are actually filming at this amazing Peer Space. We'll be back. We'll be back
for season 2.
Right? Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. Catch up on the episodes you haven't. We may revisit some of the other ones. I think a lot of the episodes that we had were like recaps of our lives and the things that we were going through. So who knows what will happen in a couple months,
right? Be sure to email us any topics that you think that we should cover on the podcast so that we can include them in our season 2. We're so excited for what season 2 is going to bring, and we want your input to make it happen.
Yes, for sure. Definitely email us at thisisnotthatpod@gmail.com if you have any of those questions or anything. You can also hit us up on social media. And we also have a phone number. It's in the outro. So none of y'all left me a message and I feel the type of way.
Yeah, you can also leave us messages on Spotify.
And my birthday is on May 17th. So if you guys want to like drop a happy birthday, that would be great. So I can make some content with you.
Big purr. Y'all, we want to give a special shout out to our partners for this season. Let's give a shout out to Talk Test Treat Central Florida for making sure that we are able to have amazing discussions on sexual wellness, pleasure, and intimacy.
Shout out to Create & Co. for letting us use their luxurious space to be able to record our podcast. It had a really nice, big background. Also a really nice, where we had all the flowers and stuff. It was very, zen. So I want to shout out to Create & Co.
And special shout out to the Brewhall Media Group for giving us access to this entire Peer Space, from the kitchen to the living room to the special dedicated room for content
to the
creation.
bedroom floor.
We have really enjoyed being able to partner with these brands and making sure that we're not only getting the word out about our podcast, but also our partners. So if you are watching and listening, be sure to check out the show notes and the YouTube notes and click around so that you can explore our partners.
And also reach out to us if you guys are interested in partnering up with us for season 2.
Yeah, so if you're looking to advertise, email us, DM us, wherever, you got access to us.
You know where we at. You know where we be.
You know what the vibes are.
You know what it is.
That's a wrap.
Wrap it up. Wrap it. We wrap it.
No rap.
We rap.
You feel me?
Como se dice rap?
Done.
Finito. We finish. Okay. Na pues. On nous checker. Ok, bas.
À plus tard.
En forme.
Ah ouais.
Kémela.
À plus tard.
Thank you for listening. New episodes of This Is Not That Pod drops every Tuesday, so keep up with us by pressing that follow button.
We want to hear how much you're feeling us. So if you love the show, leave us a review. Be sure to read our show notes and tap or click around to support our sponsors.